Hey guys, Electric North back for some more Shadowrun Returns. Let's see, last time we dealt with the Ripper, I believe. And looks like Lone Star is gonna go see what's up. The Emerald City man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. Okay. But yeah. Then we return to the Seamstress Union. Let's talk to Johnny Clean. Johnny Clean is talking with Cherry Bomb and Mrs. Kubota when you walk up. We were just talking about you, Street Ninja, and the Emerald City Ripper. Ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. Johnny Clean told us where you were going. Oh me. Or oh my. Is she saying oh my? Oh my. We have been waiting for you to return. Okay. Waiting to hear the latest dirt. Or one killer more or less in a place like this? Why are you? Okay. Waiting to hear the latest dirt? Hey, that's not fair. I'm not looking for dirt. I kinda like Sam, sure. He creeped me he creeped on me once in a while. But he had a good heart. I miss him sitting at the end of the bar and telling jokes. We each have our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt, regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings, as well as the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have hampered business as well. I'm sorry, but it's true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on the loose. Now tell us. Oh my. Oh me? I don't know what she's saying. Did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murders? Person responsible? No. The killer? Yes. Not exactly. I got the bastard who wielded the scalpel, but whoever is pulling the strings is still out there. Okay, I'll say that. Someone's pulling the strings of a serial killer? This sounds more complicated than I suspected. It is. The head of the asylum was killing specific people to harvest specific body parts. All of the transplanted organs came from the same donor, Melinda Watts, Sam's mother. It looked like he was putting her back together. Huh. Wait, that's a weird... Okay, oh yeah, the whole thing was a Frankenstein job. The Ripper was harvesting body parts to reassemble Sam's mother, Melinda. All the victims had transplanted organs. Her organs, and the Ripper was taking them back. Oh, okay. So, I guess Melinda, her suicide, they must have harvested her organs, and then they started taking all of Melinda's organs back. I did not get that from the last episode. The three are silent as the news sinks in. So Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam? All those other people just to resemble Sam's mother? Huh, I guess apparently that's it. I'm not sure where the clue was to that specifically. I sense a cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I'm told that there will be a re-internment ceremony for his mother as well. Sister invited me to the funeral and the reinterment when I met her here. Alright. Sounds like she'll be buried with all her missing body parts. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I agree. The ceremony feels like a culmination of Sam's mother getting all of her body parts back. Think his sister Jessica has something to do with this? Hang on. I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was she was as corp as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind a serial of murders. There's got to be something else going on. It is clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts, street ninja. Yeah, that's where I'm headed. Of course you were. Thank you for allowing us to catch up. Miss Kabuta raises her hand and the conversation starts. Wait. Here it stops. Wait, before you go, there is one thing you did not tell us, Street Ninja. Where's the Emerald City Ripper now? Oh, he's not in heaven. I'm sure of that. She nods in satisfaction. Huh, that's good. Alright, let's see. I wonder if there's anyone that I can offload some stuff to. Or, let's talk to Mr. Clue. Welcome back, Street Ninja. Hey, got any good intel? Get the feeling you're the one carrying the intel these days. Word around here is that you were closing in on the Ripper when you last left. Dare I ask how it went? Sam's killer has met his end. Sam would be grateful, I'm sure. And yet your shoulders are no more relaxed, and you still survey the room like a man who's yet to return from war. This isn't over, is it? Not quite. A few loose ends to tie up. I was hoping this would soon be all behind us. The Barrens has a short memory. But for wounds such as these, it makes an exception. To see this prolonged, I fear for how it may forever change the landscape. Gangs have already started to take advantage of the chaos left in the Ripper's wake. And that only serves to destabilize what semblance of order there was, paving the way for megacorps to make land grabs and push poor sinless further to the fringes, where the dangers are greatest. Sooner or later, even the Union could be threatened. Good thing the Union's got you. Good thing we've got each other. Take care. Alright. Let's head underground. I mean, I don't know exactly if I picked up anything that was worth selling, but yeah. Still all in one piece. I see. More's the pity for me, but I'll still take your money. Perhaps a full physical is in order? We can call it a medical consultation. That's where I roughly determine the odds of your survival based on your professional proclivities. Comes with a lollipop. I want to see your medical supplies, lady. Oh yeah, trauma kits. What else? Oh yeah, the cyberware. Let's see, I got 8 grand right now. Okay, get a bone lacing. Ooh, +1 quickness. Adds 8 HP. Alright, yeah, let's get this cyber leg. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I also have a bunch of trade points. Or karma. Let's see. Kind of interested in our... Okay, I guess it shows our overall stats. 8 armor, that's pretty good. Ooh, we have 3 in our action pool now, that's nice. So yeah, range combat. Don't know if I want to upgrade that just yet. Melee weapon, that might be good. Since our strength could like get upgraded all the way, potentially. Part of me is thinking that I should just get the 4 decking, just because like that seems to be like a good spot for dialogue options and computer terminals and stuff. Like if you have 4 decking, that's good. And then crit damage percentage visible. Don't really care about the SMG one that much. Whereas I could just get, well, no, I don't have enough for a strength upgrade and the combat upgrade. I'll just do another body. Yeah. That seems good for now. We got, how much HP do we have? 93 hit points, that's pretty good. I don't think I'll be going down in a fight. Alright, let's get out of this popsicle stand. Taking a cab to the funeral. Family debts. The sun is nearly set when you reach Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament. Its cemetery, dilapidated and overgrown, sits atop a small hill on the outskirts of the city. A somber enclave of the dead overlooking the sprawl of the living. The Seattle rain continues unabated, and lightning appears over the mountains, exposing the landscape in staccato pulses, stark flashes. Alright. What a way to describe lightning lighting up the landscape. You walk the gravel path to the gates of the cemetery. Up ahead, you see Coyote and Jake standing by the gravesite along Jessica Watts and another mourner. A beautiful elven woman in a 6-figure outfit. Whatever Dr. Holmes was up to at Mercy Mental Hospital, the answers lie here, with the re-interned body of Melinda Watts, the recently deceased body of Sam Watts, and those attending them at this ceremony. And yeah, I'm good with my equipment. Interesting. Seems like we might go into some combat here. I guess the whole game is kind of played like this. Maybe we won't. I'm seeing lots of potential cover. This could be a good combat spot. The mourners stand graveside, listening to the Catholic priest's words of prayer and solace. Jessica's face is filled with relief as the last of her family is laid to rest. Father O'Malley. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Lord, receive the souls of Sam and Melinda Watts, mother and son, to live forever by your side. Amen. Thank you, Father. I know that my mother rests easier now that she's finally in the parish cemetery. Sorry for the recent loss of your brother, but I'm glad that reinterring your mother's body here has brought you comfort. She loved this parish, so. She opens her hand to the elf standing across from her. Thank you for coming, Lynn. Your support has meant the world to me. Now, I can live again with my new family. The woman is a classic elven beauty, confident, poised, expensively dressed. Of course, I'm glad this ancient ritual brings you some measure of solace. I hope you'll be able to put all of this behind you now. Jessica speaks to the rest of you. Thank you all for coming. I didn't realize Sam had so many friends. I appreciate your support and your friendship with Sam. I saw him out the night he died. Only fitting I see him out today. Sam may have had his problems, but he was our friend, part of the Union family. May he rest in peace. Miss Watts, family members and friends, thank you for attending the service. I suggest you don't linger long. The cemetery isn't safe after dark. Yeah, there's ghosts here. Thank you, Father. We'll just be a moment. Actually, if you could stay, I have a few things I'd like to discuss. Miss Watts, I know this isn't the best time, but we need to talk. She's guarded, but playing polite. Very well. But let's not keep Father O'Malley. Thank you, child. Feel free to call on me as you need. The priest clutches his Bible to his chest, then turns towards the neighboring church. Coyote brought a shotgun. Father O'Malley leaves, granting you an opportunity to speak with Jessica. But it's hardly a private conversation, as the elf, Lynn, has chosen to stay and support her friend. As it so happens, Jake and Coyote have also lingered, lending you support too. Alright, what would you like to talk about, street ninja? Let's start with your mother. Did you know she was an organ donor? Let's talk about Sam. How about a man named Holmes? Did you know him? Talk about the mother. She's an organ donor. Jessica's demeanor turns oddly cold and stony in response to such a simple question. I'm afraid you're mistaken. Then can you explain how her body parts made their way into half a dozen recipients? You don't know what you're talking about. I know Sam helped your mother save lives through that donation. Her jaw clenches. She wasn't a donor. She was a victim of my brother's greed. He took from her, desecrating her body, all to benefit himself. She never would have agreed to such a thing, not even to save the lives of others. Do you think she would have approved of Dr. Holmes killing people to retrieve her organs? Lives like Sam's? Cracks are starting to appear on Jessica's carefully crafted masks. Sam destroyed his own liver, pursuing oblivion. That was his choice. Your mother's gift meant a second chance for Sam. It was not a gift, it was stolen, and I wasn't about to let him destroy what little remained of her with his vulgar appetites. And so you hired Holmes to get it back. Jessica's eyes burned with religious anger. Gone was any attempts to hide her guilt. Dr. Holmes made my mother whole again. He made it possible for me to place her to rest and say goodbye. He killed Sam and half a dozen other people whose lives have been saved by your mother. She snaps. Those people were scavengers, ghouls. They deserve to die for desecrating my mother's body. And poor Sam, it was his drinking and debauchery that drove my mother to the grave, as sure as if he had murdered her himself. My mother deserved honor and dignity. I gave her that today. She's finally whole again, with proper Catholic burial. Those ghouls who stole her organs, including Sam, have paid the price for their sins. The beautiful elf breaks in, the essence of calm. Jessica, that's enough. We have business to attend to. My old family is dead and buried where they should be. They can't take my new family now. They can't corrupt my children. I won't go through that again. Jessica, we need to go now. She presses the button on her comlink. She scazes at you. This is Jessica. What happens now is on your head. If you had just walked away when I told you, McConsley would have eventually found Holmes, collected his lieutenant's badge, and closed the case. But you had to keep digging. Now you and your friends have to die. Let their blood be on your hands. Oh, I mean, sounds like I should just chop this lady up. Ma'am, we've received your code red. Only 3? No problem. Some rando enemies, guys. Alright. Jessica's fucking Usain Bolt and just runs. Alright, well. Let's see if I can get a decent shot on these hired guns. Oh yeah, that 3 AP. Not a very good chance to hit on that shotgun, but worth a shot. Gun. Oh damn, what a good hit. Turns out it was super worth it. Now Mr. Jake. Damn, 15 damage? Damn, does everybody have 3 AP now? Man, these guys are clowns. Although I'm gonna have to like step out to like chop this guy. That's fine. Let's chop him. Man, it's OP that running to them to chop them is a free part of the action. But I like it. Ooh, damn, lots of these guys are here. Damn, that was a good shot. Aim shot. Can hit adjacent targets. Ooh. Oh. Let's ice this lady. Damn, Jake. Now let's ice this guy. Oh. Almost though. Man, lots of guys coming in here. We need to find out where Sam's sisters might have gone. Maybe one of these guys could tell us with a little encouragement. Not sure how we're gonna get that encouragement out of them, other than chopping them up. Damn, this guy is good at dodging. Whew! Man, that crit. That's a nice crit. Let's just reload. Alright, Jake. Looks like you're gonna get knifed. But that's okay. Oh, I guess not. Oh no, a wizard guy. Damn, Jake. Good dodging. Whoa. Like a bare knuckle brawler type dude. Just going around chopping everybody up. Alright, never mind. Alright, Coyote. Blast these fools. on our pal, Nakey Jakey. Get this punchy guy. You hear scratching coming from a crypt. Oh man. Getting mana burn, that blows. Kinda like F this guy. Just kinda having bad luck with the axe. Maybe I should have upgraded my other stats. Damn. Coyote could just like take all these guys on their own. And Jake even, if he has a good spot, just gets all these crits all the time. Looks like we woke up the neighbors. We've got ghouls incoming. Hey, Street Ninja, maybe we could use this to our advantage. Oh hell, ghouls. Was not expecting ghouls to be a reality of this game. Let's do a quick reload. We can't. Okay. Jake, can you take care of this guy? Thank you, Jake. Back to me. Shoot a ghoul. Coyote, please kill that ghoul. Damn. Coyote, dope. Oh, gotta reload. Man, Jake, not doing great. But he's got an advanced med kit, so let's use it. And then, frig. Let's move behind my guy. I'm not really worried about the ghouls. I mean, maybe I should be worried about the ghouls. But we already killed everyone else, so it's like, I guess now we're gonna kill the ghouls. Let's start off with Coyote, see what she can do. She does so much damage sometimes, it's like maybe I could clean up with the other characters. Like trash turn that time. Okay, could shoot them, or I'm gonna shoot them because I just have better chance to hit with the guns right now. Damn, ghouls have a lot of HP it seems. Can I shoot? Alright. Damn, does Jake get a free reload? Oh man, more scratches. Oh yeah. Look at me, I'm a beast, just dodging. Alright, we'll start off with Coyote again. Man, not great here. A lot of misses. See what Jake's got on this guy. Oh. Clicked my guy by accident. It's kind of annoying how big my guy is. Kind of getting in the way of things. I guess I'm gonna reload. You know, there's more guys coming anyways. I could axe them, but I don't know. These guys seem like they have a lot of dodge. And I'm infected. I got magic shit going on to me. Luckily, I just have a lot of HP as well. I'll move over here and reload. You know, I guess just let everybody reload. guy's fast. And another one. Frig. And another one. Alright. Let's see if Coyote has a grenade. Oh, she totally does have a grenade. Okay. I think I won't get hit if I throw this grenade. Did I get hit? It's hard to tell. Oh, I'm okay either way. Am I okay? I'm also gonna throw a grenade. It's rare that such a good grenade throw comes. Alright, Coyote. Okay, so I can hit more than one target with some of Coyote's shots, but it has to be at a range of 6 or greater, which I'm not at. So, I'll just shoot him. Or honestly, maybe I should have thrown another grenade. So I don't think Jake has. Oh, he has a smoke grenade. That's not worth using. Jake, just ice these ghouls. Yes. Get those last hits in. Alright. Secure the cemetery. Ooh. Interrogate the leader. You listen as the sounds of gunfire and spell bursts fade away, and the silence of the dead returns to the cemetery. The man is beyond healing. As you look down at him, you notice the quality of his suit and shoes. This isn't a runner, and he's not from the street. Jessica Watts, she hired you? Where can I find her? You get nothing. He convulses and dies. We don't know each other too well, but it seems to me that you need to find a better group of people to associate with. You're not the first person to tell me that. Where did those guys come from? Yeah, where did those guys come from? You didn't recognize who the elf was? No? Who was she? She's Lynn Telestrain. She's super rich and super into the Universal Brotherhood. She's a major spokesperson for them in Seattle. Jake grabs the dead man by the throat. At first, it looks like he's trying to kill him again. Then you notice he's feeling for something under the skin. Yep, he's got a Corp ID chip. He watches Jake pulls out the modified PDA and slots the chip. Mr. Wiley here was with Eagle Security. They work for UB. That must have been Lynn Telestran's security detail we've just chewed through. If she's protecting Jessica, they'll be inside the Universal Brotherhood. If you're going to hit the Universal Brotherhood, I'm coming too. That psycho just admitted she had my friend Sam and a lot of innocent people killed just so she could put her dead mother back together. That is totally slagged up. Plus, she and her elf buddy Lynn just tried to geek me. They're gonna hurt for that. Suit yourself, lady. I was only stopping by to pay my respects to Sam. Merc Hit Squad, the Universal Brotherhood? Not my scene at the moment. I can call up some of Delilah's runner if you want to go there now. Let me know what you decide. Ooh, 8 karma. Let's have a look around. Probably not really anything to loot around here. Oh, turns out there is something to loot around here. Ooh. Cavalier frag grenade. Phantom Jazz. Combat stim that increases quickness and AP +1 for 5 rounds. Send it to the stash. Nice. Glad I got that frag grenade. Maybe there's even more things. Do probably want to hire some runners for, you know, going after Sam's sister. Alright. Want to stop the Union? Is it worth stopping at the Union? Well, whatever. I'll just ask him to hire them. Oh man, you know I want Grim. Let's see, who else do I want though? Be nice to have someone who is like a real sniper. All about the firepower damage. Okay, on the rocks. Maybe that's good. Well, kind of expensive. Yeah, forget. Oh, I can look at their stuff first. Yep. Yeah, let's hire them. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of guys here. My decks, all my shit. Okay. Okay. Towards the Brotherhood. Takes nearly an hour for the taxi to make its way from the squalor of the Redmond Barrens across the bridge to the Seattle waterfront, the Universal Brotherhood. The building is a pre-crash brick job with a fancy new facade that sports neon highlights and an enormous set of glass double doors. Through the window, you can see activity within. Smiling, happy disciples shuffling along in their beige pajamas and slippers. The greeter stands outside the front door, gently attempting to entice the misbegotten and the curious to enter and take their first baby steps towards brotherhood. Pike Place Market is usually empty by now, but you step out of the cab to the sounds of an excited crowd. And it's just all this stuff again. Okay. I'm wondering if I got healed after that, or if I'm still hurt. You have karma available. Well, it's only 9 karma. Although, could get some more HP. Or let's upgrade our dodge. That's always nice. Dodge. And then we'll just go close combat, because pretty low chance to hit on a lot of those guys. Okay, looks like I'm at full HP again. Plus, I got 3 guys backing me up, so nice. The fan is apparently excited to be in the same city as the rock star. Hey, how you doing? You here for Mary McCulture concert? I'm going to the Universal Brotherhood. Wavy. One of my roommates is a sister. She seems happy. She's hoping to get into the inner circle soon. The inner circle? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but she's excited about it. And I think there's a graduation ceremony. I'm gonna try and find a better spot to hear. Okay. Let's talk to this dealer. It wouldn't be a rock concert without a drug dealer. Although no police are nearby, he plays the part as if his performance was part of the experience. Psst. Yo, you like nerps? Maybe something stronger? I don't know. I didn't know there was a concert. Who's playing? What are nerps? You've been living under a rock, Ome? Nerps is the wonder drug. It'll cure whatever ails you. Yeah, show me what you got, bud. Ooh, kamikaze. Combat stamina increases body and strength and willpower. Yeah, let's get a kamikaze. I mean, I wasn't gonna buy drugs from these guys, but yeah, they're sort of cheap. Let's actually put in. What do I want? I think I want kamikaze. Sounds like there's no side effects to kamikaze, so I'll, you know, in case. May I help you? Do you work for the Rockstar? Can I go to the concert? Anything? Do you work for the Rockstar? Yes, sir. I work for Mia Merculture. Mercurial. Mercurial. Maria Mercurial. Something I can do for you? No, just curious. Know anything about the Universal Brotherhood? Just what I see on the Tri-D. Can I get into the concert? That's not up to me. The concert was only announced an hour ago, but the tickets are already sold out. Sorry, nothing I can do. Alright, suit yourself, chummer. Alright, well, let's see, how are we gonna get in here? Kinda seems like the concert is just right here, so you'd be able to hear it fine without going into the thing. Oh, they're like not even blocking the way to the Universal Brotherhood. Wait a second. Public market? I wonder if that's why they call it the... Nah, whatever. To the Brotherhood. Welcome, brother. Are you ready to build a better tomorrow? I sure am. That's great news. Come in and find the power of belonging. I have some questions first. Of course, brother. Go right ahead and ask. What is the Universal Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms of humanity with the mission of making the world a better place by helping individuals become so much more than they currently are. It sounds like a religion. That's because it is, brother. After all, what is religion but an organized collection of beliefs that relate meta-humanity to our spirituality? We believe that the Brotherhood is the highest form of religion because it brings us closer to the truth. And what is the truth? That's what you'll find out inside. Come in and find the power of belonging. Okay, that's all for now. Great, let's go in. I have a feeling he wasn't really going to tell me about the truth, you know? You tell the truth at the front door, and then it's like you're never going to go in, because it's all bullshit. You hear the sounds of soft music playing within, and many soft slippers gliding across a smooth floor. Enter the Brotherhood. Oh, brother. Forgot to mention, everyone must enter the Universal Brotherhood. I just hired 2 guys for this! I'm gonna need some moral support. In order to become a part of a larger family, we must first know ourselves. You need to hear our message in solitude so that your mind can be clear from distraction and the shackles of this heartbreakingly oppressive world. Alright. Okay, Coyote whispers in your ears. Sounds like they're gonna have to wait outside. We'll wait outside for you, Street Ninja. I'll take the team and circle around the building, looking for another way in. I'll chirp you on your comm link if we find one. Okay. The Universal Brotherhood. In contrast to the noise and energy of the crowd outside, The lobby of the Universal Brotherhood is sedate, tranquil, acquiescent. The low music piped through the room is something from a day spa mixed with a planetarium sky show, allowing listeners to achieve maximum relaxation while reaching for the stars. Brothers and sisters from every race and every branch of meta-humanity mill about with blissful smiles and shining eyes, greeting each other with head nods, palm touches, and murmured blessings. The woman at the front desk offers you a welcome smile as you enter, her hand automatically moving to her stack of religious literature. Sweeping walls, the muted colors, and soothing music of the Universal Brotherhood's entrance hall are all designed to relax you. I am feeling relaxed, but I will soon begin to shoot up the place. Sister Sally. Hi, welcome to the Universal Brotherhood. I will be with you in just a second. She turns to the other woman at the desk. Sister Monica. You have to be more careful with your ID. She reaches down to a box on the floor. Here's a blank key card. Take it and your ruined card to Brother Christopher, and he will let you into the office to program a new one. You know, I want to go with Sister Monica. Thank you, Sister Sally. Sister Sally smiles. Of course, truth makes us one. Sister Sally. The young lady, turns back to you and smiles. I'm sorry about that. How can I help you today? What is the Universal Brotherhood? Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms. Okay, we already kind of went over that. This is the Seattle chapter. There are more popping up every day. Can I have a blank key card? She looks at you perplexed. I don't know why you would need one. They're only used to replace the cards of brothers and sisters who have damaged theirs. Yeah. Did you know that there is a Maria Mercury concert going on right now outside? Her eyes light up. I know. Isn't it exciting? I'm such a big fan of hers. The first time I heard Who Weeps for the Children, I melted inside. Don't tell anyone, but she's signing autographs outside right now. She chews on her lips, torn, then makes a decision. I know the elders will frown on this, but I've just got to get her autograph. I mean, it's Maria Mercury. Maria Mackerel. Next to the desk is a cardboard box filled with blank Universal Brotherhood ID cards. If you could get one and damage it, maybe you could use it to get in the office and program a new card. Alright, let's take one. Slip the blank card into your pocket. Alright. Sister Nancy, welcome to the Universal Brotherhood Counseling Center. What's my name? I'm Street Ninja. And you? I'm Sister Nancy. Tell me something about yourself so I can pair you with the right counselor. Born poor on the street. Got anyone who's been there too? I'd really like to talk to Jessica Watts. I'm not gonna mention Jessica, you know. Can't let them on to what I'm doing here. I know the perfect brother to speak with you. He has a similar background and talks street. Hey, I'm the Street Ninja, so it's good that he talks street. You two would get along fabulously. But he isn't in today, and the rest of my counselors are currently booked. Can you come back tomorrow? Well, I've done bad things. Past is irrelevant and the future is what counts. Oh. People are actually getting counseling here. You'd be more than human. I already paid my surgeon to be so. All my possessions, they will be meaningless. Brother Christopher. I rejoice to be with you. How may I help you? I have a blank key card. Brother Christopher takes the blank key card from you. You shouldn't have a blank card. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I guess I do have to damage it. Not sure how I'm supposed to damage it though. Like, can I just look at my items and damage it? I still have a number of things. Card needs to be programmed by the UB computer terminal in order to be functional. Okay. Not sure how I'm supposed to damage the card, but I guess we'll find out. Brother Mike. I'm sorry, but today's seminar is over. Father Willie is just answering a few questions before he leaves. There's Father Willie. Father Willie is truly an inspiration. After years of living in the shadows, he found the light about 3 years ago, and now is a beacon for us to follow here at the Universal Brotherhood. Yeah, an inspiration to us all. Does he pull some weight around here? What did Father Willie talk about? It was an inspiring speech about how Universal Brotherhood is working to bring about a future of unity and belonging. Order from chaos, a future of truth realized. It's a subject that he and Mother Lynn talk about often. Is Lynn Telestrin here? No, Mother Lynn left about 15 minutes ago. Are Mother Lynn and Lynn Telestrin the same person? Yes, of course, but the Universal Brotherhood, we're all one family, and refer to each other as brother, sister, mother, father. Okay. Apparently Lynn is gone. Although, Jessica might still be here. Whoa. Father Willie Hansen. Father Willie's greasy black hair and disturbing tattoos are quite the contrast to the flawless features and exquisite clothes of Lynn Telestran. He doesn't look the part of a spokesman. You see the adulation in his eyes of those who linger around him just to bask in his presence a moment more. Apparently, he is a charismatic speaker. Welcome, my friend from the shadows. I rejoice to be with you. My past does not need to be my future. No, it doesn't. Perhaps you have already taken the first steps, my friend. How may I assist you? Again, I don't want to mention what I'm actually doing here to them. I kind of want to go down this like keycard thing. Ooh, some junk. Maybe I could break my thing. Looks like the maintenance staff left out their equipment out. Look at the tools. There's a hammer, number screwdriver, seemingly random collection of things. Okay, like a cleaning solvents. Kerosene can be labeled paint solvent. Okay, dip your blank Universal Brotherhood ID card into the paint solvent. The plastic ID card melts the solvent enough to be recognizable as a UB card, but hide the fact that it did not have anything printed on it. Alright, walk away. Perfect. Talk to this janitor. As you approach the janitor, he looks up, seemingly surprised that anyone noticed he was here. What do you want? You looking to make a little easy money today? what you got in mind, because you're not my type. I bet you see a lot of things around here, and want to hear about some of them. You mentioned money. I don't know yet. I don't have 300 new yen right now if you start talking, and only stop when I tell you to. Don't know yet. Oh yeah? Chicks the mail? I don't think so. Whatever happened to trust? Okay, how about 100 now and 200 if I like what he says. Got a deal. Hands you a cred stick, transfer 100 bucks. Have you seen Jessica Watts around? Nope. But that doesn't mean much. Most of this place is off limits to me. What do you know of the areas you don't have access to? The brothers and sisters live in what's called the home, which I've heard has the kitchen and the dorm rooms. From there, I've been told that there's tons of security protecting what the freaks call the inner sanctum. But I've never seen any of that stuff. Tell me about the areas that you have access to. I only have access to public space, which we are in now. The storage room, the locker room, and the office. I want to get into the office. What will your key card cost me? There's no way I'm giving you my card for you to cause trouble with. That sort of thing would come back to haunt me. Where can I get a different card? Sometimes staff leaves key cards and uniforms in the locker room. Tell you what, for 300 new yen, I could let you into the storeroom, which connects to the locker room. You could look around. About 150. Okay, but make it quick before someone looks over here. After you put 150 on the card stick, he opens the door. I need a computer terminal. The only computers I've seen in this place are in the office section. Alright. Good old janitors. Let me do crime. Crate labeled liquefied cane sugar. 1 gain Callan. 24 counts. See lots of sugars. Box full of industrial toilet cleaner. Large tube is labeled cooking lard. The lid is extremely greasy. Let's take that lard. It's a mission item. Lard doesn't fit, so you're gonna have to carry it around. The shipping pallet has 6 boxes with chloroform bottles in them. Chloroform could be used to knock someone out if you get them alone. Alright, let's take the bottle. Bottle slips easily into my pockets. Hey, alright. Now we're in the lockers. The locker door is ajar. Search the jar. The locker. The locker has a well-worn uniform that would fit a dwarf. The uniform's pockets is a key card. Let's take that key card. The name is Edward Sharple Janitor. Well, I don't think a dwarf's uniform is going to be great for me. A troll. 2 uniforms are crammed into this locker. Troll-sized one. You put the janitor's coveralls over your clothes. Might as well search the last one here. Taped over the latch to prevent it from locking. Okay, search it. Locker contains neatly clipped articles and a uniform that will fit a human or an elf. Let's read these articles. The articles are about a variety of missing persons case, which the missing person had become a member of the Universal Brotherhood. The articles, a spokesman from the Brotherhood says that these people are not missing. They have cut ties to their families who abused them as children. Alright, got my disguise on here. Everybody just thinks I'm a janitor, man. Never talked to that lady before. Kinda like, where's the office? Man. I think in the cafeteria is like the least watched. Like, there's just regular people over here, so. Oh, looks like I can't just get in there yet. Table covered with snack foods. The warming stove could be used to warm up a plate of food, melt something, or maybe stir, or starting a fire. Okay, I have a feeling I need to show that guy my melted ID card. Brother Christopher. I rejoice to be with you. How may I help you? Is this the office door? Yes, if you need to enter, you can use your janitor key card to do so. Alrighty. Your comlink chirps and Coyote appears on the screen. How's it going? Good. I found a way into the off-limits area of the Brotherhood. Jessica's somewhere in here. You need to find another way in this place? Or did you find another way in? Yep, I went down the alley and found a side door near the back. I'll send the coordinates so you can find it. Okay. Hang tight. I'll come get you when I'm ready. Want to have a look around first. Definitely. Take your time to reconnoiter. Word chill here. Reconnoiter. You know, we're doing recon. Checking shit out. Cardboard box labeled blank key. Take the blank key card. Nothing wrong with having another blank key card. The display reads, enter blank key card to activate machine. Place a blank key card on the thing. Oh, see? That's what I'm talking about. It's having a decking 4 actually gives me a thing. Universal Brotherhood home access card. Ooh, too bad I don't have decking 6 though, eh? Alright. Keycard complete. Warning, this keycard provides access to high security areas. Approved uniforms are required in all high security areas. Alright. Oh, this looks like a home area. But it also looks like no one's here right now. So maybe I'll be able to find a troll-sized uniform. Locker contains a brother uniform that will fit you. Hey! Perfect. On the lower bunk is a draft of a letter. Dear Mom and Dad, I write to you every day, but I never hear back from you. Maybe what they are saying here is true. Maybe you never loved me at all. I think that this will be my last letter. Your ex-son, Charles. Wonder why this bed is all taped up. Streamers and greeting cards decorate the lower bunk. Look at the cards. There are 2 greeting cards that are taped to the bunk. One is a giant homemade card. The other is professionally printed and features the logo of the Universal Brotherhood. Alright, let's see the missing you already. Julie, we are all so proud of you for advancing to the inner sanctum. Remember us lowly brothers and sisters, and come visit us often. Love, Monica and your fellow dormmates. And the congratulations card. Dear sister Julie, it is my pleasure to invite you to join us to the inner sanctum as a mother of the Universal Brotherhood. I have left your upgraded key card in your locker. We rejoice to be with you, Father Willie. Oh. Alright. Maybe we should search the bunk. Find a fresh Universal Brotherhood sister uniform on the bed. Oh, actually, I should probably take that. The uniform doesn't fit you. Alright, well, I mean, Coyote probably could have used the uniform. The locker has a name tag on it reading Sister Julie. Oh man. Yeah, let's force it open. Locker makes a lot of noise when you bust it open. Inside you find an Inner Sanctum card. Cool, no one's gonna ask about that Inner Sanctum card. Or that noise that I just made. Glad no one's in their dorm area. Box routing slip. Transfer for sale and thrift shops. Read the routing slip. Reason for transfer. Shane cannot accept the truth and will no longer be needing these things. He has been moved downstairs. The box contains clothes and personal items, including a photo of Cherry Bomb. Digging deeper, you confirm that they are belongings of brother Shane. Oh, that guy. That was Cherry Bomb's old fling. The locker contains her brother's Universal Brotherhood uniform. Let's take it. Got another uniform. Bunch of uniforms are gonna be missing now, guys. Locker contains a sister's uniform that would not fit you. Okay, let's open up this side door. Okay, this is not exactly what I thought, but here we are. Let's see if the cook wants to talk. Yes, brother, what can I do for you? I'm new here, so tell me about your kitchen. Most important thing is don't touch anything, especially the damn alley door, or the whole facility goes into lockdown. Oh. Okay. Where does the door with the grate go to? It opens to the alley outside. Do not open that door, or the whole facility goes into lockdown mode. Where do the arch doors go to? One goes to the cafeteria, and the other goes to the home area, and the heavily guarded door to the inner sanctum. Okay. I've got a break until dinner, so I'm going out for a beer. See you around. I didn't even need to be like, somebody wants to see you. Okay, well, let's have a look at all this other shit. Industrial-sized food processor that can make food for an army. Alright, fridge contains mostly things that are either brown or green. Primary difference seeming to be age. Broken vending machine seems like it could be moved. Alright. Spread lard on the ground. Okay, yeah, let's use the lard. With some slight creaking, the vending machine slides away to reveal a secret door. Nice. You must let your team in from the alleyway before attempting to open the secret door. Okay. Let's see if we can't hack this terminal to not. Okay. There's no way to turn off the alarm or something. Seems. Cold storage box. Labels, live specimen, keep refrigerated. Okay, well, shit, guys. It would be nice to open that door and not trigger an alarm. Like maybe one of these. Oh yeah, computers can do it. Admin function. Use decking skill to unlock admin functions. Nice. View attendance logs. No logs viewable. View correspondence logs. Oh man, really? Get some new key cards. Father Willie has authorized the following new key cards to be printed. Alright, let's... Okay. Desk is covered in photos of dogs. The one that's catching is labeled my diminutive friend. Holographic map desk displays the Universal Brotherhood logo. Activate the holodesk. The holodesk animates to display high-level blueprints of the facility with labels and touch to zoom on each areas. Oh, let's check out the inner sanctum. Holodesk zooms to display a mainframe computer room, several offices, and magical research libraries for the Brotherhood's mothers and fathers, and an extensive network of tunnels that the office connects to. Inner sanctum residence. Grandmother Jessica, Father Willie, Mother Lynn, Queen in Waiting, Sister Marie Louise. Okay, and some other fathers. See a staff area. Display the storeroom, staff locker room, and a kitchen with a notation that the kitchen is actually part of the home area from a security point of view. Alright, home area. Shows the 4 dormitories, the office, and the kitchen area that make up the home area. You notice that the kitchen has an exterior, and that there are heavy security around the door to the sanctuary area. Dorm A, and a list of residents. Kind of wondering. I guess it's not going to show Shane's name on the list of current residents because he's been sent somewhere weird. Public areas. The entrance hall. Yeah, nothing really that interesting in the public area. Let's see. Starting to think that I may have to go into the inner sanctum alone. Waste baskets filled with dozens of outgoing letters. Oh man, those bastards. Waste basket filled with shredded paper, which appears to have been the letters. There are 2 letters which escaped the shredder. Dear Charles, we have been trying to reach you for months. We have come to the Universal Brotherhood several times, and every time have been told that we could not see you. Since you are not allowed to go online in any way, the only way we can connect to you is by letters, which we have done time and time again with no response. How can you forget the people that raised you and loved you, Mom and Dad? From the desk of Monica Shuffle. Dear Brian, I want you to know how happy the Universal Brotherhood has made me, but I'm sad that I will never get any response from my letters to you. I would email or message you, but as you know, my letters are not allowed to go online. I know that I have loved you since the day you were born. Mom and Dad always gave me crap for never being able to pronounce your name when you were a baby, but it's been an endearing name for me to call you ever since. Please reply to this letter. Love, Sister Monica. You know, kind of typical. They just throw out all the letters. Cardboard boxes. Oh yeah, the blank key cards. I guess I don't need one now. Guys, I'm gonna do something that I haven't done yet, and it's to save the game in a safe spot. I've just been going by autosaves, I guess. But, yeah, with that, I'm going to see if I can go into this area first and unlock the door. Or, like, turn off the security systems. This door will take you to the Inner Sanctum, Universal Brotherhood. If you have not retrieved your team yet, you will be unable to do this past this point. Oh, okay, well, there you go. I guess we're gonna trigger that alarm. I mean, I looked, guys, and I did not see a way to not let the alarm off. Lead the way. Alright, let's go. Let's open up this secret door. The door is locked. Try hacking the door. Decking skill isn't high enough to hack the door, but you learn that it needs a special key card from a brotherhood, mother, or father. Wow, I couldn't do that alone. I'm gonna like... These turrets don't just shoot my pals. Automated security control. The facility is on lockdown. The remote scanners cleared your badge. But who are these people? New members that Grandmother Jessica requested to see. They are brothers and sisters who've been working undercover. Grandmother Jessica requested to see. He seems satisfied. Well, until you deliver them to Grandmother Jessica, you're responsible for them, so don't let them go wandering off. Alright. Let's see. Let's, grab a blank card. Place the card into the printer. Oh man. Start data entry. Wait, can I just like put different people into things? Oh my god. Okay. Let me, Frag. Let's see if I can find a piece of paper and a pencil, guys. Or maybe I'll just take a picture of this. Okay. I've got the picture of that. Select corrupt password retrieval prompt. Man. McCurl rocks. Processing. Information incorrect. Okay. See, what I want is the Universal Brotherhood Inner Sanctum or a grandmother or a mother or father card. So let's have a... Oh, whoops. I just made a home access card. Frig. I don't want to make a home access, do I? The admin functions. Oh yeah, okay. So here's all the different cards that I can with my, Okay. But who of these people is the mother or father? I think that's going to be like the trick of it, right? Alright. So we look at the Inner Sanctum residence. Okay. Jessica, Willie, Mother Lynn. Marie Louise. Wiseman. Gittleman. McCain. Oh man, none of these people match the names that we can print on that thing. So, fuck. It'd be nice to go through that secret door. What can I say, guys? Let me just double check what it actually wanted. Ooh, the residents are walking around again. Door's locked. Not high enough to hack the door, but you learn that it needs a special key card from Brotherhood, Mother or Father. Well, maybe that's something on the way out. Although, I mean, I kind of have an Inner Sanctum card, right? An Inner Sanctum and... Alright, well, let's just go in here and get fucked up, I guess. Get rid of this paper. Beneath the Brotherhood. Past the door is a short passage leading to a freight elevator. You hit the down button, and the elevator rumbles its descent. Past where a basement would be, past where a parking garage would be. The doors open to a very different environment from the one you left. Gone is the airy, soothing atmosphere of the Brotherhood's public face. The corridor leading from the elevator is utilitarian and sterile. The spa music replaced by echoing nothingness. Somewhere ahead, far below the Universal Brotherhood, is Sam's twin sister. Somewhere ahead, beneath a veneer of unity and belonging, is Sam's killer. The same woman, Jessica Watts. So yeah, this whole Inner Sanctum thing seems like they're like, alright, come to the Inner Sanctum, we're gonna harvest you. Basically. Alright. Check out some of these side rooms. Ooh, more bunks. Oh, looks like someone has been harvested over here. Optional. Find out what happened to Shane for Cherry Bomb. There you go. Basic medkit. Send it to the stash. Well, Shane is definitely dead. Although it didn't say exactly how he was dead. Hi Mom and Dad, I hope you guys are doing great and aren't having any more problems with the neighbor's dog. Sorry it's been so long since I wrote you. But once you reach my level, you need to reduce your exposure to the corrupting influences of our world. And that meant all Matrix and Comlink access. I don't know when this will get to you. They say that we will no longer need our data pads anymore when we get to the next level. I thought I would jot down here and ask one of the higher level brothers or sisters to pass this along. Be sure to send them a thank you note when you get this. I don't know when I can visit you next. My time here is important. Not just to me, but for the coming age of peace and prosperity, the Brotherhood will bring us all. Yours, Jenny. Alright. So yeah, they're just harvesting people's organs and shit, like. Kinda weird how that stuff is blocked off. Uh-oh. Brotherhood guard. Let's not talk to him yet. Let's pick up whatever that is. Ooh. Yeah, let's replace that. Don't really like smoke grenades in games like this. I feel like they get in my way more often than they get in other people's way. Whew, Brotherhood Guard. Sorry, that's as far as you go. Don't worry, all the Brotherhood's mysteries will be revealed in time. Now, please step away. I don't know how fast you are with that weapon, but my bet's not fast enough. I've learned so much. I can't stop now. Stand aside, my friend. Our enlightenment awaits. Hey, I've not seen you in our briefing sheets. Wait, I've never seen you before. He reaches for his weapon. Alright. Should I chop that guy? Yeah, let's chop this guy. Chop. And chop. And chop. Some good chopping I did on that guy. And Coyote, finish him off. Oh, did I just hit my guy as well? Oh, Coyote, god tier shooting right here. Oh my god. Alright. Grim Reaper, go chop this guy. Yes. Love it when my guys are good at killing. Let's go collect whatever's in here. Frag grenade. What else? Another frag grenade. Okay, I guess this is their like weapon locker. Let's get Coyote up here. Want everybody to stack up, kinda. You're not supposed to be here, fool. Are you ready to get chopped the fuck up? Hey, get out of here. Miss. Miss. Alright, let's blast this fool. Alright, shotgun. Come on, Coyote. Yes. Alright, Grim. Get to chopping up this guy. Man. All you need is Grim. I didn't even need that dwarf guy that I brought. Although it would be interesting to see how his like stuff works. Advanced drone repair kits. Okay, stereo drone. Follow. It's off right now. If you turn that on, okay, he loses an action point, but we get this drone. Alright, send the drone in here. Let's shoot this guy. Hey, a miss. We'll just have that other one follow. Maybe that's why the drone guy's so expensive, because he kind of like brings two other guys with him, kind of deal. Yeah, this guy's strong. Please help, says that lady. I don't think I can open up the door for her yet, so I'm gonna check this room first. Just have Coyote hang out and like do her thing. Yeah, might as well get this guy in here. Search through the desk. You find memory transfer made by the Brotherhood. Record of payments. Can I look at this record? A detailed list of payments from the Universal Brotherhood to prominent Seattle and UCAS politicians through various fronts and shell accounts. Worth some new yen to anyone looking to stock up on some political leverage. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough to cover the cost of hiring these two runners. Anyways, what is this? UB holding cell. Alright. Anything in here? Nope. Let's go open up the cell. Maybe I should have checked out the lab. Alright. Marie Louise. The young elf woman is clearly shaken from being locked up and seeing her jailer killed in front of her eyes. These people are insane. I've been a prisoner all night, and I heard noises. She shudders. What kind of noises? First, it was chanting. Priests and acolytes have been going down that hole since they locked me up. But then it changed to screaming. Something else. Something foul. We've got to get out of here. Did you see a woman here? You mean Jessica? Yes, she's here somewhere. She and my aunt are together. My aunt brought me here. She said the Brotherhood was just what I needed. That I could find a new family here like she did. That I could be part of something bigger than myself. Then, it got weird. You'd expect people like this to be nice to you, you know? And that's what they're all about. That's what they're all about. But this was different. They all started bowing to me. And that's when the chanting started. That's when I got really scared. Uh-oh. Jessica Watts. Marie Louise, what do you think you are doing? What does it look like? No, you're needed here. This is a hungry glint, there's a hungry glint in Jessica's eyes. I'll bet I won't be your sacrificial lamb, Jessica. My darling girl, you misunderstand. What we offer is eternal life, a chance to be part of a new. Jessica suddenly notices you, and her words fall on her throat. You? You're alive? You aim to put a man in the ground, you best see the job through. She composes herself. Sound advice. But I'm glad you're here. Truly I am. You've helped me more than you can know. Further opened my already widened eyes. I thought I understood my feelings towards Sam. I thought I knew why I needed to put him and my own life behind me. But Sam represents so much more. This world is sick, you see. Humanity is sick. And perhaps better than anyone, Sam embodied that sickness. He cared nothing for others. He barely cared for himself. Self-destruction? It was Sam's path. And it is humanity's path. If we do not make a change, if we do not embrace a new way of thinking, we must put each other first. And this is the bias of my new family. Basis of my new family. Does your new family know how you treated your old one? Sam and my mother were anchors, dragging me down with them into the gutter of human existence. I mean, of course they knew. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that. But that part of my life ended at the burial. I'm free now. Free to be uplifted by my new family. Again, is this going to be like some body swap and shit? Like, are they going to yoink that Monica lady's pod? There's a new world coming, Street Ninja, and it is beautiful. Ordered, safe, unambiguous. A world where everyone knows their place. Imagine it. A world without chaos, without selfishness, or any other human feelings. No one to betray you or hurt you. Or listen to yourself. You don't even sound human anymore. Jessica, yeah, you don't even sound human anymore, lady. Soon I won't be. I will transcend, becoming part of something bigger than myself. She smiles a wicked smile. But first, I think it's time you met my new family. They're eager to make your acquaintance. What? 2 or 3 guys? Whoa, what the shit? Some fucking cult shit? Whoa, true form worker? The creature makes a mangled sound of chittering and human agony. Holy crap. Don't be afraid, darling. No one will hurt you. You are our queen. She locked us in, but I can get us out of here. Last night, they were holding me in the next room, the one with the computers. I jacked into one and was hacking their security system when I tripped the alarm and got caught. They threw me in that cell and disabled the jack points, but I can fix them. Alright, yeah, we'll help you fix the jack points. Look, I went to the best schools in the country at Matrix Engineering. I know what I'm doing. I might help you by not letting the ant monsters kill you while you're doing that. They locked the nodes down when they caught me, but I slipped in some code before they did. So, it has to be me that jacks in. Just hold them off and let me fix it. What about the intrusion countermeasures? I write IC as a hobby, okay? Just trust me. And keep that thing away from me. How entertaining. I'm glad you weren't killed at the cemetery, Street Ninja. It will be much more fun to watch you die. Alright. Let's blast these fools. Were my guys always over here? I guess it's fine that they weren't. Okay. Let's see. Under master control. Uh-oh. Did not mean to do that. Let's turn it back on. Maybe it doesn't have a turn right away, the drones. I don't know how drones work, guys. Okay, so Brotherhood followers. They don't seem like that big of a deal. True form worker, though. That seems like something I want a shotgun. Oh shit, gotta reload. Man, should have reloaded everyone. He doesn't have any, He does have a special thing though, right? He doesn't have a special thing. Does an additional 4 damage over the weapon's base damage. Ignores AP damage. Alright, well. Grim, just chop these guys up. That's like their thing. Oh yeah, 17. Kill him. Perfect. Okay, then we have this guy. Oh, grenades cost more than 1 AP to use, eh? Honestly, let's turn on the other drone. If there was a time to use it, now's the time. Let's see. What's this whole deal? I don't know. Talk about a shit tier. Come on. Oh yeah, Grim, dodge that shit. Alright, start off with Grim killing this guy. Seems like these other things have pretty good dodge, so might not be great at shooting at all these guys. But you know, Gotta shoot your shot. Alright. Damn, that's good damage. Okay. Is that thing dead? Oh no, I just need to have my actual gun out to see his thing, I guess. Alright, good damage. Not great damage. This drone. Damn! That was good shit right there. Well then let's move that up as like, you know, it'll get attacked. Okay, what is this shit? Has like a ghost or some shit now? Pure insect spirit. I don't like that. Immune? Frig. Oh god. I don't know if I have anything that's gonna do spirit damage. Let's run over here and shoot this guy. You know, I wasn't expecting the cult to be ruled by like some fucking spirit creatures or like ant insect things. Man, I don't know what to do about this. Let's mark this target though. Immune to being marked. Great. Should I have hired a shaman? Might as well reload since I can't hit him. There, now you see them in their truest form. Now you see that they cannot die. I don't know what this is, but it's not right. Jessica, what in God's name have you done? I've given flesh to the immortal soul. I've unlocked mankind's destiny. These are giant bugs. Open your mind, Street Ninja. There's so much more than you think. My mind was open to her when she called from beyond the veil. And she has rewarded my service and my faith with great power. This could have been you as well, Marie Louise. You were to be the host for our queen. But no matter, there is another. Whoa. I get to like control her as a decker, I guess. Alright. Deck in. I guess she's already decked in. Kind of like, is there something to destroy or something? It's like we could just keep blasting these guys for a while. Maybe this is just how it's gonna be. These guys will exist, and hopefully Marie Louise will deck out. Great. Alright. Let's get an ESP out. fighting these guys was actually important, though. I guess since I didn't have to like flash back to the what the other guys are doing, it's fine. That's some good damage. Oh, do have to flash out here now. Hopefully I'll get shot less by those fucking bugs. Coyote can chill here. It's kind of like, what are you supposed to do against this shit? Oh, whoops. Just continuously kill them. Can I call my thing back? No. Lots of these bastards. Guess let's see. Get this guy through the gate. Damn. Not great. Whatever these guys are charging up, not a fan. Stand back here. Let the drone take whatever they're gonna deal. Nice. Alright, back into the meat space. Oh shit, these guys have resurfaced. I guess we're just gonna keep on shooting them. Coyote can probably just take this one on her own. Maybe I should get a shotgun, cause damn, shotgun seems nice. Let's see. It's like, where could this guy actually stand that's just like, not just right next to him? Pop. That hit. Nice. Ooh, the door control nodes. Or just like, maybe I should just run over there and do Probably I gotta kill these guys first though. Fuck off. You know, 70%, why not just take that shot? Blast this shit. Alright. Activate the door controls. Louise, I found you. Baron Samedi? Harkham? Is that you? Call me Samedi, please. We're in an unsecure node. Hang on. I'm running a decoy operation with Amir's utility to mask you so the rest of the Brotherhood's grid doesn't swarm you with ice. How did you find me? You leave a very distinct trail, ML. You need to work on that. Now, what the hell's going on here? There's no time. The next level, the Universal Brotherhood is always talking about. I think they transform you into bugs. I'd heard some rumors on Shadowland that this was worse than I thought. I warned you about these people. We've got to get out of here. Or get you out of there. Way ahead of you. This node controls the doors. We're free. Now we just need to get out of here. I'll see you soon, I hope. Tell the leader of the runner team with you to contact Baron Samedi and the Matrix as soon as they can gain access. Tell them I will be looking for them. Alright. Use Marius Louise to escape. Oh, okay, we did it. Now she's got to jack out of the Matrix, I guess. Alright. Just my guys being, you know, fucked up by these spirits. At least they don't move. I mean, I don't think this guy's really gonna need to do anything again, but why not move him in case something else pops up? You know, the door's unlocked or what? Why did I do that? Man, not great, Grim. Alright, run up here and take the shot. Okay. Oh, alright, this door is open. Shit. Alright, hopefully you don't get targeted by that monster. Because you might get targeted by this monster. Oof. My team is not a fan of this. But everybody, let's go. Let's see. I wonder if getting her out will like trigger just the end of the fight for everyone. Nope, seems like we all have to extract. Kinda don't really care about that Decker guy. I'm actually gonna leave our troll out here though, so he can get shot. You know, get one last blast in. Coyote over here. Get me in here. Okay. Looks like he can make it to that door at least. Alright. Marie Louise is putting on a tough face, but you can see she's spooked. Thanks for the rescue. I'm getting the hell out of here. Just a minute. Who are you? She's glassy-eyed, maybe in shock. I just gotta get out of here. Don't worry about me. I'll see you around. Alright. Baron Samedi. The image that suddenly lights up your comlink is clearly a non-standard transmission. Whoever it is, they're using the Matrix to tight beam their avatar's face instead of your own. You can tell that the voice has been modulated to disguise it. Bonsoir, mon ami. You must be careful with these devices. They can be hacked if you're not careful. Who are you, and how did you get this comlink code? Forgive me, I'm Baron Samedi. Samedi. Perhaps you have heard of Samedi. He is a Decker of unique gifts. Some have gone so far as to call him a technomancer. We two have a common knowledge now, and we share a common purpose. I'm listening. The girl, she's important to Samedi. He is grateful for your timely assistance to her, and he finds himself in a position to return the favor. Samedi knows the one you're after. He knows. And he can help you get to her. But this comlink is not secure connection, is it? No, we need to meet face to face, so to speak, in cyberspace. What's your stake in this business? Why not meet in the real world? Why not why not read in the world more? As you see, the Baron, he is unable to do such a thing in his current condition. But enough about me. Suddenly, the Baron's flowery speech is gone. He's all business. Get to a secure jackpoint. Enter Shadowlands. I'll meet you there. Bon voyage. The Baron grins, and his image flickers away. Alright, team. I guess, you know, it was just an alleyway. Not much to explore. Whew. That was a bit of an ordeal. But for the next episode, we'll return to the Union. Getting justice for Sam is going to take more effort than originally appeared. He didn't anticipate his killer being protected by a cult filled with giant, unkillable bugs. But she is. And if you're going to get her, you're going to need to find a way around, or through, those bugs. After a taste of the belonging that the Universal Brotherhood offered, the sordid surroundings of the Sinister Union feels more like home than ever. Whew. We just got an autosave. Guys, that's going to be it for another episode. See you in the next one.